Welcome back to the dojo, y'all. Welcome back to the daily discussions. I'm your host. This probably ain't the best spot, but whatever. I'm your host, Professor Hawk Sensei, and I got a different topic today. It's more or less a story time, but my story time may help the experience that you've been having, right? I want to talk about overcoming depression, all right? Depression is something that a lot of us struggle with, you know. It's something that a lot of people struggle with. And I want to share a little bit of my story in the hopes that it may help your story, right? It's been, I'm going to say, like 3 different times that I struggled with it, right? But each time, I overcame it with time. It was always time that helped me overcome any of the struggles that I had with depression. The longest battle that I had with it, it was 1.5 years. A 1.5 years I struggled to get out of bed. A 1.5 years I struggled to be motivated to do anything. A 1.5 years I ain't really even want to eat. A whole 1.5 years, 18 months, or maybe even a little bit more. It's a very crippling emotion. If it's an emotion, maybe it's a feeling, maybe it's a situation, maybe it's a mentality, I don't know what it is. But the best thing that helped me overcome it was to just keep on living, to keep on pushing. Depression, right? It made me so tired of being depressed. I literally got sick of being depressed to where I was like, okay, I gotta do something. I don't care if I don't get enjoyment out of it. I have to fucking do something. I can't sit in the bed and wallow all day. It's a sunny day outside. Let me just go outside and walk outside and get some fucking sun. So I went outside. Sunlight felt good. I just started talking to random people. I didn't have nothing to lose, so I just started talking to people. Right? And little by little, the corners of my mouth began to turn up. I started to smile little by little. And it was just because I took action to combat the depression. You have to do something to get your mind off of the depression. Like, I was so angry at my depression at one point. I literally was like, I want to fight it. I want to beat it up. I want to throw hands with this shit. Come on, see me now. Like, that's how I was feeling. Like, so what I want to tell you is you have to allow it to take its course. You have to let it take its course. Don't let it take you, but let it take its course. Go through the motions. Keep doing the things that you have to do. Keep fighting a good fight. Keep handling your business. Stay strong. That's really it. The simplest thing I can tell you is to just keep going. Just simply keep going. Because depression wants to stop you. It wants to finish you. It wants to take everything from you. You can think of depression as your negative self. The side of yourself that doesn't want to see you to win. The side of yourself that wants to see nothing but destruction and ruination in your life. The side of yourself that doesn't give a flying fuck about nothing because everything's been taken from you already. It's the side of yourself that is finished, that is defeated. And it wants your whole self to feel that way. One thing I want you to remember, if you don't take anything else from this video, you have to let it run its course. You can't force it out. You can't just throw it away. It's something inside of you that you have to overcome. It could be a culmination of anxiety, stress, anger, frustration, insecurity. It could be a multitude of things. But all you really have to do is just keep going. You're going to get to a point where you're going to be like, I've had enough. Enough is enough. I'm not dealing with this shit no more. I can't take it. So I need to do something. Even if it's just me doing things that I used to love, just to forget about your depression. You gotta distract yourself from your depression. A lot of times people tell us, oh, those are just distractions. Those are just distractions. There is such a thing as healthy distractions. Yes, there is such a thing as healthy distractions. Things that take your mind away from the things that you don't need to think about. The things that take you away from the mental anguish, the mental depression, the sorrowfulness, the defeatedness. Sometimes you just gotta get around other people and start doing things that you used to love, and you'll be able to rediscover some of that feeling of normalcy. Because what gives us normalcy is our patterns, our day-to-day routines, things that we do in our free times that we enjoy, or things that we do day-to-day because we have to, because of responsibility or whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe it may be as simple as you have to change your routine. You have to change your routine. But my bouts with depression, every single time, it was mostly because there was an overarching situation that I had no control over. It felt like there was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could say to change the situation, to make myself feel better. There was nothing I could do, it felt like. So that's what I did. I did nothing. I did nothing until something in me could do nothing no more. That's what I mean by letting it take its course. Don't let it consume you, no. Don't let it get all the way in there to where you're like, fuck this, I'm out. No. You fight it every day. You push it back every day. You keep moving forward every day. Because you know. This too shall pass. This ain't the end. We're not quitting here. We're not giving up. We're not doing it. The graveyard, the bullpen, and the mental institution is filled with plenty of people who allow their depression to ruin them, to take them off course, to destroy everything they work for. Well, it ain't gonna be me and it ain't gonna be you. Because like I said, I make these daily discussions every day. If it's not just for me, it's for somebody out there who needed to hear what I had to say today. Just because you're battling depression doesn't mean you're really alone. There's a million other people who are battling this demon right with you. And every day you wake up, you take another win. Every breath you draw, you get another victory. Every new week, every new month, you see the sunrise, mark it down as a victory. Because ultimately it wants to take you up out of here. And the longer you stay in a fight, the quicker, now I ain't gonna say the quicker, but the more likely you'll see the sky open up you'll find that silver lining. And a rainbow will shine in. The windows of heaven will open up. And you'll say, God hasn't forgot about me. I knew he was waiting on me. He ain't want me to just drop dead and give up. I just had to keep going. I just had to remain faithful in my fight. And I had that battle 3 different times in my life. And let my testimony hit you to the 3rd exponent. Because I dealt with it 3 times. 1 because of a lost relationship. 1 because of a loss of livelihood. I had a good job that I had lost. And the last one was because of a loss of a family member. And every single time, I fought my way out of that dark, damp, and twisted place. Because I didn't want to die there. I didn't want that to be my end. So I just kept fighting. I kept going. I kept looking to the sunrise. That was all it was. You just have to keep going. That's the best thing I could tell you. I know it's not profound or it's not metaphorical. It's simple. It's simple. Just keep going. With tears in your eyes, with tears streaming down your face, just keep going. With pain in your back and your legs and your stomach, just keep going. With your heart feeling like it's about to explode, just keep going. That's the only thing that really matters, is that you keep going. Because at some point, you'll reach the oasis that's in that desert of your life. I mean it. I mean it. Just keep going. That's all I can really tell you. And in order to not beat a dead horse, I'm going to cut it here. I want to thank all the new subscribers. I want to thank everybody who's been liking the videos, sharing the videos, subscribing to the channel. I want to say I appreciate you all. It means a lot to me. If there's somebody that you know that could use this video, send it right to them. It may be the difference to keep them going. You never know. So with that being said, Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. Even if you're not happy, I hope that you're waking up with a plan, a purpose, and somewhat of a smile. And if you're not waking up with a plan, a purpose, and a smile, hey, at least you're waking up. Till next time, guys. Class is dismissed.